Hi all, I'm Cube FPV and you are going to learn about flight controllers. There are two types of flight controllers. One is standalone flight controller and another one is all-in-one flight controller, which is known as AIOFC. Standalone. It has a USB port, inbuilt gyro and a ESC wiring port. We need to connect the ESC through the ESC pinout, which is from either it may be a 4-in-1 ESC or a single ESC. It will be a single piece of a FC. When we go for an all-in-one flight controller, whereas it got his own PDB, own ESC and the boards like same as the standalone FC what it got. When we compare to standalone and all-in-one, the all-in-one is like a space-saving one, okay, whereas all the components are in a same board, and it is expensive when compared to standalone, and it takes a lot of time to get repaired. The one you are seeing now is the pinout diagram for a flight controller. On the left, you can see the USB port where we use it to configure using Betaflight. On the top, you can see the camera where it is the powered up using a flight controller 5-volt output, ground and a video. On the right, you can see GPS and video transmitter is mounted. On the bottom, you can see RC receiver and buzzer is mounted. The GPS is used here for locating the drone, like we can see the latitude and longitude points on our goggles, and even it helps us in altitude hold and return to home purpose. The video transmitter, what does the video transmitter do here is the camera feed, whatever the camera sees, it is being sent through the flight controller, and from the flight controller it has been transmitted to video transmitter, and the video transmitter, whatever the signals it comes out, the video comes out, the pilot will be seeing it from the ground station or he will be seeing it through the goggles. The RC receiver, how it works is the transmitter that is with the pilot is connected with this RC receiver. Whatever the stick movement or whatever the input that the pilot gives from the transmitter, the RC receiver gets that and it just sends the signal into the flight controller and to act accordingly. Every flight controller got its pinout, and this is how we need to connect the every peripherals and the UART ports using the VTX, GPS, RC receiver, camera. The processor in the flight controller is split into two. One is F4 and another one is F7. F4 in the sense it got 3 to 5 UART ports where we can use it for inputs and outputs, and it got a single gyro. Whereas F7 it got 7 or more UART, the same like F4 flight controller, we can use it for the outputs, but it got inverted ports and it gets dual gyro. When compared with F7, F4 is of a slower processor, and F7 got most powerful processor that has ever built. There are two sizes of flight controllers. Two size in the sense, for the drones like Cinewoop or smaller than 4-inch, we use 20x20 sized FC, that is we call it as mini FC. And for the drones which is bigger than 4-inch, that is a 5-inch or 6-inch freestyle or racing drones, we use the flight controller which has a mount size of 30x30. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. Keep me subscribed for more videos. On the next video, we'll be seeing how to select electronic speed controllers. We call it as ESC. Thank you.